God looked down on the 26th day of October and said, I need help. I need someone who can bless and bring joy to a house on 15th Street in South O. I need a little girl who a father can take to baseball games and a mother can teach to sew. I need a young schoolgirl who the nuns can teach my ways and to fill the halls of Ryan High. So God sent Margaret.
God looked down years later and said, I need help. I need someone to roam the classrooms of Creighton University. I need someone who can match wits with the professors and who can show others that girls too can work with computers. I need a young lady who can work at Mutual of Omaha, continue her studies, and have time to devote to her family. So God sent Margaret.
After a few years, God looked down and said, I need help. I need help with an especially tough challenge. I have an Irishman who needs companionship. I need a woman who is willing to sacrifice her personal goals for another. I need someone who can settle a man down and be willing to move away from her mom and dad. I need someone to go out of her comfort zone and begin a whole new life from scratch. So God sent Margaret to Imogene.
Not long after, God looked down and said, Margaret, I need some special help. You may think this is a joke, but I'm going to send you 10 of my children. I need you to cook and clean for them, teach them to cross-stitch, drive them to practices, and entertain them on the farm. I need you to freeze corn, peel potatoes, make Halloween costumes, and tend to illnesses. So God sent Margaret.
I need you to discipline with a firm hand or yardstick. I need you to run around the house chasing little ones, and I need you to sit down and hold them in your lap. I need someone who is willing to do laundry every day, go to the grocery store, bake cookies, and invent games to keep kids occupied. So God sent Margaret.
I need someone to lead Patty, Colleen, Kathleen, Peggy, Frank, Eileen, Jerry, Rita, Pauline, and Marie in the rosary and to get them to be quiet for 3 hours on Good Friday. I need you to teach them about sacrifice. Maybe have them give up TV for Lent. So God sent Margaret.
After some years, God looked down and said, St. Patrick Catholic Church needs help. I need someone who can take over my religious education programs. I need someone who can teach the little ones the importance of my sacraments. I need someone who lives my teachings and can pass that on to others. So God sent Margaret.
Many years later, God looked down and said, My church needs more help. I have a church that needs a secretary. I need someone to research the history of this church, know the story of my church, and be able to write it down. I need someone who can organize and guide my priests and congregation through all the ceremonies. I need someone who has computer skills and word skills and people skills. I need someone who I can trust to lead tours of my church and tell my story to visitors from near and far. So God sent Margaret.
Before long, God looked down and said, I need your help again. I need a grandma to love Sean, Owen, Meg, Ethan, Chase, Laughlin, Nora, McKinnon, and Josephine. I need a grandma who can tell stories, play cards, wrestle, watch movies, and play catch. I need a grandma who can crochet blankets, sew pillows, host birthday parties, and sing songs. I need a grandma who has snacks on the counter, drinks in the fridge, and will drop everything to cook a meal when the grandkids come over. So God sent Margaret.
On January 15th, 2019, God looked down and said, Margaret, I need help one last time. I have a man up here in heaven who wants to dance. His name is Marty. He has 3 angels, family, and friends with him, but he is looking for his dance partner. So God called Margaret home.